Right, the B-side of this beautiful British Drama League record from the 1920s. This is number 11B, South Wales. Readings by D. Haydon Davies, Mardy. Standard passage, the usual standard passage. Extracts from the Poacher, Mid Glamorgan dialect. Selection from Change, Rhondda dialect. Both by Oswald Francis. Let's have a listen. These are really lovely.
Then you see I'm in the right about that, boys. The little girl coming from the school over by there, past the beast house. Now there she is, going down the road through the red gate, on the left-hand side of the road. Hey, look, the silly girl has gone straight up to the door of the wrong house. There's a little toop. What's the matter with her? That's just the place she's likely to meet that old chap who is always grumbling and crinkly and hard of hearing. All of us know him right enough, don't we? Thomas his name is, isn't it? Well, he can't bear the little children. She'll have it with him and his nasty tongue, won't she, Jess? It'll be a lesson to her not to do it again. He's a real good one, you can venture. Look here, it is true, isn't it then? Look at her hurrying away, poor little thing. That's his way right enough. Did you ever see such a sight in all the world? Here's the schoolmaster come in as well. Listen to the noise. A piece of talk from the Poacher by Oswald Francis. I may tell you, Thomas Sean, that as far as the Band of Hope is concerned, I have made myself personally responsible for you to my fellow deacons. It's very kind of you, I'm sure, Mr. Hughes. Well, then, we may look upon that as settled, then. To tell you the truth, Mr. Hughes, there's something on my mind. Oh, indeed. Perhaps I can help you, Thomas Sean. It's that rabbit down there in the big field. Rabbit, Thomas Sean? Rabbit? Yes. Old Soldier, as they call him. Perhaps you've heard about Old Soldier, Mr. Hughes. Old Soldier. That's the rabbit nobody can catch, Thomas Sean. They've all failed so far. I failed myself pretty often. But I could catch him now. Indeed? And how did you discover this great secret, Thomas Sean? Well, you know, Mr. Hughes, from where I am sitting in Carmel, you can see through the windows by the pulpit, right up to the big field here. That's true. I don't know how it is, but I've never been able to keep my mind fixed on the sermon. Now, there was last Sunday morning. Mr. Evans was preaching on Moses' view in the promised land. He was describing it something beautiful too, was Mr. Evans. Though, of course, it's only what you'd expect on him, a B.A., B.D. But you know, Mr. Hughes, what I couldn't help seeing in the middle of the promised land. No, well, that old rabbit, what? Yes, Old Soldier, sitting comfortable on a bit of a hill with the milk and honey around him. That's how I was picturing him to myself, with that left ear of his half shot off and a sort of a smile all over his face. I always said that window ought to be painted over. It isn't giving the preacher a fair chance. My good character wouldn't lie half so heavy on me if only I'd put it off till I'd caught Old Soldier down there. Change by Oswald Francis. An old Welsh miner speaks. Who was it built the chapel up there on the hillside more than 40 years ago? Men like your father and my father, and old Job Williams and Roderick Rees the gaffer. Sober, God-fearing men that you don't see here in Aberystwyth today. And how was it built, I said to you? Have you forgot so soon? Every day after coming home from the pit, every day we did a little, tired as we were, for the love of the cause. You were there, and I was there, young men just turned 20. Your father, my father, and all the others. Stone by stone we built it. With our own hands we built it. for the glory of his name. I've sat there Sunday after Sunday all these years. All that I have known noble and good, all that has given me power to go on from day to day, has come from that old chapel up there on the hill. And you think, I said to you, I'll stand by and see it lost without making a struggle.